Hi, my Aries, my brave, independent, sometimes impulsive fire sign. I'm here today to do your weekly life path reading. This is where you learn a lesson that Spirit is teaching you, and we clarify it with tarot to get some idea of how the week is going to go in terms of this lesson, whether you will wrap it up or continue into next week. And then provide a spirit message from my Light Keepers of the Light Oracle deck. And we do some charms, sometimes some other cards. But let's get started now and see, Spirit, what life lesson are you teaching Aries this week? What life lessons are you teaching my Aries viewers this week? Sorry, these cards are huge and very hard to handle. There goes one. I wish they had made them smaller. That would be a review for the author. There, I got two cards of Life Path cards. The first one that popped out is it is time to get things done, Aries. Make your creative projects a priority now. So if you've been a little impulsive this week and maybe spent a little too much, or just rest in the fact knowing that these things can be used for your creative outlet. I just see you joining in group activities this week, standing around a teacher and really becoming brave and independent like you're supposed to be. I feel like some of you have had a rough time lately, as have had many signs, and because of COVID. It says your soul is guiding you to stand in your light and speak your truth. It's all about speaking up. Speaking up. This could be in relationships. Spirit, tell me where they need to speak up. Please elaborate on how they need to speak up. Please elaborate how they need to speak up this week, Spirit. Thank you for the insight and guidance, Spirit, into how Aries viewers need to speak up this week. Current energy is the Death card. Then we have the Five of Swords for the beginning of the week, Six of Swords for the middle of the week, and the Six of Wands for the weekend. Wow. Well, it's the end of something, and the ending of that is this despair that you're feeling will end the beginning of this week. You could be feeling frustration. It could be worry about your livelihood, cares and concerns about a person that are weighing you down. All these things will come to an end because you're going to receive help and move in a better direction with your emotions and your mind. And on the weekend, I just see you really receiving praise for how you handled things, perhaps from a significant other or a family member or a friend. You're strong, you're brave, you can get through this. Know that it's all in the mind. Our thoughts drive our emotions, so if you have an emotion, ask what thought is driving it, and then counter that thought. Release that thought. Tell it to go away. Tell that thought you no longer need it. And tell it what it needs to be in its place. So you're definitely going through the ending of a cycle this week. I think the creative projects is meant to really open up your intuition and that heart space so that you can love yourself more and love others more. I'm going to draw you an affirmation if you're called to do this. Spirit, what is an affirmation they can rely on this week that will help them with despairing or frustrating or worrying thoughts? Please give me 2 affirmations, please. Please give me 2 affirmations, please. The first one is, even as I wait and live in uncertainty, I am whole. Even as I wait and live in uncertainty, I am whole. That's for the beginning of the week. For the latter part of the week, there is no better time than now to look around with wonder and gratitude and hopefulness. There is no better time than now to look around with wonder and gratitude and hopefulness. Feel free to pause and write these down. These are things you can say to yourself, especially even as I wait and live in uncertainty, I am whole. I am not broken. I am not in pieces. I am certainly going through some kind of uncertain situation that makes me feel self-aware, maybe even a little self-deprecating, which means you cut yourself down. So know that it's going to get better in the week, and you'll be able to look around with wonder, gratitude, and hopefulness. That's something you need to do every day. So say it to yourself. There is no better time than now to look around with wonder and gratitude and hopefulness, because your week is going to get better, and you are going to end this cycle that has been going on. I'm going to get a spirit message. Spirit guides, what message do you have for the Aries viewers? What message do you have for the Aries viewers? Joan of Arc, voice of truth. Stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. That's twice you've gotten speak your truth. That means standing up for yourself in love. That means no matter how it comes out in the beginning, at least start trying to stand up for yourself and speak what is true to you so that a person can get to know the real you and you can learn to set boundaries that keep the real you intact. Let's get another spirit message. Lord Shiva, transcendence. Rise up. Honor your inner force. Steps are being given. Dance with the universe. I think that goes with your creativity. Rise up and honor your inner force. Steps are being given. You will be given steps this week on how to get to a place where you are praised for how you handled the situation. And if you remember to look around with wonder and gratitude and hopefulness, you'll be in that place easily. I hope this reading resonated with you. Hope you found hope and joy in it. You can find me on oraclebecca.org, where you can learn about a new program I'm doing called Lifepath Coaching. And be sure to like this post if it resonated with you, or like the page or subscribe to the channel. It's also on YouTube if you're on Facebook. So I hope to see you on the other side. I'd love to have some comments. Take care.